Why don't we start with you guys throwing your D100 for the night, see who gets the free reroll. For Z result.
4. Low roll wins, right?
Not quite. Yeah. So.
I thought we were doing
Jennifer
reverse.
and
we
Hemp
like
win. Nope.
I thought we were in the negative zone. I'm sorry.
Nope. It is not opposite day. It is always the high number.
Today, opposite day. That must be opposite day. What movie is that from? That's from a movie. Can't remember. It ain't opposite day.
I can't remember either, but that's something we said as kids, you know. But anyway, I made a game system at one point with my old GM, my old DM, and we used a D100 percentile rolls for everything. So it was just the 100, and higher was always better. But anyway, even though you weren't in combat, does anyone remember where you left off?
There was a Zill asking us to help it.
Yes, it was a Zill. Very good. High marks for Dante.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll help you if you do not kill me.
Yes. Although I am member of the Lords of Rust, I owe no fealty to Hellion. Do not worry, for he cannot see or hear us here.
Then I'm sorry, go ahead.
It turns and points to the smashed monitors on the wall. Broken monitors there. What were you saying?
Nicodemus looks and waves his hand and goes, "Really? Let's see." And then he casts, which is has a spell-like ability, but it's a spell. Discern lies.
Oh, okay.
But, I don't know it by heart. There's only the second time I got a chance to use it in this character. Each round, you concentrate on one target, must be within range. You know if the target is deliberately speaks a lie by discerning disturbances in the aura caused by lying. The spell does not reveal the truth, uncover unintentional inaccuracies,
Well,
necessarily reveal evasions.
Okay.
So, it's a level.
You should have cast that before it asked you that question.
I know, right? But, well, I'm casting it so I can ask more questions. So I'm just letting you know. You mean I can't discern past lies? Let me see. Hold on. Let me tell you the DC on it. I know it's a will save. What did DC? Oh, I only have level 3, so give me 1 second while I look for that. Okay.
If you can help me escape, not here, but this world, return to my home, I can help you, give you information, I will. For Hellion is not what it seems.
And where is your home? If we have to help you there.
Another time, another place, a different plane from this. This one came to this plane for sport, to hunt. But I was cursed by a Simvan shaman. Cursed to never return to this one's home. Leaving us trapped here. It doesn't seem to be lying. Did you find your DC yet?
A looked in Hero Level. You can look online and tell me what the DC is. Even on Hero Level, doesn't that?
Okay, so it's DC 10 plus the spell level plus your caster.
You know the math.
Plus your caster. What's the spell level?
So
Level 3?
9.
Level 2?
Yeah, level 3.
Level 3? Okay, so 13 plus your...
Caster with 9, so 22. Will save. Negates, no spell resistance.
Okay. It does not seem to be lying. It is not lying.
So tell us more about Helgen, then, if you want us to help you. If he's not what he seems.
It is. Oh, it made the save, by the way, but it doesn't seem to be lying. Does anyone else do anything while the Zill is talking to you?
I might just run up to the Zill and smash him down to the ground. Shut up!
He's letting you come further into the cavern here.
Oh yeah, let's do a perception. Trying to see. Oh, let me do a perception check on the cavern. Alright. Let's see.
Does anyone else do anything while this is going on?
I noticed.
Bella's just looking at it intimidatingly with her scythe in her hand.
Okay.
Dante is still standing on the ceiling, I just realized, and watching.
Dancing on the ceiling. And 43 on a perception check. Did they notice anything?
Very good.
Amiss?
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed something with a 43.
So in the previous cavern, you saw the strange, unsettling cave painting of the four-armed, what you now understand to be a Zill, what looked like a red demon, but it was a Zill, and the bodies and whatnot. And here, this opens up into a narrow cavern with a 25-foot high ceiling. The tunnel you're coming out of was only about 11 feet wide all the way around. The cave floor slopes downward to the east. Patches of strange fungi and lichen cling to the walls and floor. Between these patches on the cave walls, strange words have been scratched into the stone. On the south wall, portions of a buried metal structure protrude from the stone, particularly in the middle, where a wide metal ledge rises 15 feet off the ground to support a nest made of bones woven together by pale strips of supple leather and cords of braided hair. 2 panels of glass, both smashed to fragments, once hung from the lower walls of the metal balcony. Yeah, I mean, so that's what you see. You see this cavern stretching out ahead of you, and these.
So before, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Bella says she doesn't trust her.
Okay.
And before I go out, Nicodemus reaches forth and sees his technique magic, like with his arm. Reaches forth with his arm. See, he can detect magic.
He's detecting magic. Okay. You know, if you were like reaching forth with your mind or something, like Professor Xavier there.
Now, I had to put my 2 fingers on the side of my forehead and say, "You are paralyzed."
Paralyzed.
I mean, I've also always got detect psionics up too.
Okay. Well,
Begin to step out.
you're
Come
not
forth.
detecting anything active in here.
Okay.
You hear low rumbling coming from further ahead in the caverns. Something further off underground.
Did the did the Zill tell us his name or her name? What
This
is your
one
name?
is known as Zagmaander.
Zach. There. Question.
Zagmaander.
Oh, this is a sister that what about his name? Must be pronounced Isley. So where are the remaining combatants? For us to be free, we must defeat them.
You have slain or frightened away all that reside in the upper levels, yes?
One could say that. This rather as well. They had to be judged.
Well. This one knows the scent of the warrior woman. The one that calls itself the Seeress. She lies in wait ahead. She also has her own secrets, for she is not warm-blooded, like the mammals of this planet.
What does she smell like?
I'll move Sir Dalen into the room. Like steel and plastics, not of this world.
And which direction is she located?
But she waits ahead. Powerful she is, but her magics are not like other magics. For this one knows the arcane ways. And she like waves a claw in the air, and you see her use Mage Hand to move some rocks around.
Bella's moving up.
Just
Nicodemus.
well, he used spellcraft. Let's see. Maybe not.
Oh.
Got to low roll it, baby. Hey, hey.
Is Zill
pretty
something
low
that
roll.
Hemp would have come across
Yeah.
in her previous travels?
3.
I'm sorry, go ahead. What was the question?
Is Zill something that Hemp would have come across in her previous travels?
Maybe. Make a knowledge planar roll on it. See what you know.
Fought Zill before, right? Oh, have we? Oh, I thought we did. I know we went over it. I wasn't sure if we... He just made his appearance, and then we ended. We didn't actually roll knowledge yet.
Yeah.
We couldn't remember if we did or not.
19's pretty good. Okay. So Hemp has encountered Zill before. Well, somebody recognized it as a Zill. There was something that we rolled on. Maybe it was just the cave painting or whatever. But anyway.
It's a 22.
So they are extra planar outsiders. This flame red humanoid appears to be a strange mix of insect and reptile with 4 arms and twitching fanged mandibles. The Zills are the scourge of the ethereal plane, conquering everything in their path with only one purpose: to perpetuate their race at the expense of others. All Zills are female and capable of fertilizing their own eggs, but require living hosts to incubate these eggs, which they inject into paralyzed victims by means of a grotesque ovipositor. Ovipositor, normally kept retracted behind their mandibles. Evil and alien, the plane-shifting Zills possess impressive intelligence and a totalitarian militaristic culture all their own. Though they see most other life forms as incubators, they particularly prize phase spiders for this purpose. Yeah, actually, we talked about it last time. One of you guys had rolled on it because we said avapazapor last time, and that's a word you don't say very often.
Yeah, we sure did say that. Yep, we sure did.
With a night team, would I know if they're a solitary or a pack? In a picture?
Yeah, it's not unusual to find them solitary or a couple, a pair, or a gang if they're all working together. So, yes and no. So they primarily attack with their forearms, wielding swords. They can also wield 2 ranged weapons at a time.
Nice.
But their special attack is to implant their eggs in a helpless creature.
Oh yeah, we did roll on it. Sorry, because they got spell resistance and all are female.
Yes.
That's what I read.
Sorry. I'm going to tug on Bella's shirt a little bit and try to motion her to bend over a little.
Okay, Bella's gonna lean towards you.
I don't think I necessarily trust this one, at least by themselves. If I were you, I'd keep a guard up just in case.
Yeah, I totally agree. Bella's gonna look at Dante and point to her fingers and point, and then point to that thing, the zeal.
Dante nods.
Em's gonna watch the corridor that we came through, and just kind of keep up.
Are you gonna aid us, or are you just gonna cower and hide as we do this work to free you?
Well, first you must tell me, can you break the curse and set this one free so that we may return to our home plane?
Did he say, he kind of broke it, did he say fight the curse? Or break the
Break
curse?
this curse.
Tell us more about your curse.
It was cast upon us by a Simvan shaman. It prevents this one from returning home to the ethereal plane where I belong. You guys can make a spellcraft check on that.
Spellcraft?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try another one. Hopefully it's better than my last one. Higher than a 3 this time. That's better. 16, not high enough, but I bet it's better than a 3. I'm sure our resident cleric can aid.
Not presently, but I do have knowledge to remove curse.
Of average knowledge we both have, but
Yeah, you think remove curse would remove a curse? Yeah.
there is a spell. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Sorry. I would need time to commune with my goddess, but I don't see how it would be impossible for me. I should be able to help.
Once you keep your part of the bargain, that is.
That seems fair.
Yes, this one has no love for Hellion. It is not real Demon Lord as it presents itself, but something else. Something cold, unliving. It is some sort of, I suspect, a machine behind it all.
Dante steps up to Bella and whispers in her ear, "It's probably an artificial intelligence like in some of my books."
And probably gonna be hard to kill.
Yes, it is powerful. Working down below to uncover the excavator to continue to free this ship from the prison in which it finds itself. And it motions with some of its arms towards the metal wall behind you there. And perhaps, for the first time, you think about the structure of Scrap Wall being the remains of a ship that crashed here long ago. And you learn when you made your way into the Haunted Valley section that and accessing the captain's log, you were able to find out about the ship crossing over from Phase World, if you remember that. And the Zil motions. Yes, the Phase World technology is most powerful. Comes from a place that exists beyond existence, where nothingness meets with existence. Therein will you find Phase World, and the world known as Center, at the middle of it all. Sir Andalen is like, yes, I'm following this.
That's all you
Center,
got?
middle, yes. Nothingness, somethingness, yes.
Thank you for your insight, said David.
Yes, it is like the lessons my teacher taught us at the Scyscape Academy.
Exactly, yes, exactly.
We had to empty our minds and to think of nothingness.
Would you mind trying that now?
Yes, but I am not trying to aim for an arrow with a bow at the moment, so it does not seem applicable to this situation, but...
Okay, that makes sense. So, my question for you...
Zahagmander.
Your name seems to have changed, my friend. Your name seems to have changed. Are you going to remain here till we come back, or are you going to aid us?
This one can aid somewhat, but in battle against the robots, there's not much one can do.
How many robots do you estimate are forward?
Hellion keeps 3 Insectons in a guard station below before you reach the excavator cavern.
Excellent. Any other warriors besides the warrior woman?
No, if you survive the arena, then I would assume the warrior woman has been destroyed already. The Seeress will not take it lightly.
Any other magic users besides the Seeress?
Only Hellion itself. Even though I believe it to be a machine, it has somehow mastered the art of magics. It has worked for some time, having its minions and the Lords of Rest bring magic users from across the wastelands here to be studied. This one, and it points with 2 of its swords towards him, was recently brought in by the one of the master's androids for study.
Okay. Final question. So, are there any items along the way that could aid us in the fight against the upcoming fight against Hellion? Any weapons or such? Or
Well,
any
if you
traps? Wait.
disabled the computers in the upper level, it would be unable to see through the monitors and control the doors throughout the system, throughout the building.
Excellent. Once you show us through these computers, could you do that?
Ah, yes. My Ender can show you. And it will lead you back. Here, let's bunch everybody up.
Okay. Full of?
Don't do that. Hey, lead you back over here.
Bucket of water. The monkey just happened to have a bucket, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have a walking bucket of water.
So it leads you back into the ship because you were out in the caverns and tunnels that surround it. Back through the room with all the batteries, the power units, and to the door that you never quite got open, if you recall.
Right.
And it says, here behind this door.
Was it that one?
Yes.
I guess I probably have the card. So step up, show the card. Or you step up to the door, does it open?
The green card will open it, yes. And everybody's standing on each other. Hold on. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Bella. You're our resident technician.
Okay, so you walk in.
I'll just do a perception check of the room.
The walls of this chamber are obscured by banks of mechanical devices, flashing lights, and panels displaying messages in alien script.
Roll a 1. Oh, I'm sorry.
Very good. Okay. Images and mysterious markings shift and change with astonishing speed. The air is warm and smells of slightly metallic, while a high-pitched drone emanates from all corners of the room. Here, these machines are the secret that allows it to remain connected to this facility. And actually, you can see on one of the, there are a few different, what look like workstations and also like exam beds of some sort. You can see down here. And Hemp, when you see this, you recognize this room because this is where you were held in restraints when you were brought in.
This is a bad place.
And over here at one of the workstations, you see like a head of what appears to be like a long-haired Nosferatu-like creature, and next to it, what looks like a severed arm, but you realize as you get closer that there are like metallic rods in the place where bones should be, and wiring and strange jellyfish-like plastics in the place of muscles protruding from the end of the stump. Various pieces here laying unassembled that, if perhaps reconnected, would form a humanoid creature.
Does it look kind of like those weird robotic vampires we saw over in the mist area?
It does look like that, except it's been taken all apart.
Oh. Mysterious vampire. That's the head, huh?
Yep,
Great
head
art.
and arms. If you zoom in close, you can see little body parts laying up there.
Okay. Yeah. Let's not put that back together.
Zagmander motions to the row of computers there along the wall. This is what you must destroy to break Hellion's connection with the facility.
I guess we start smashing?
A specialty.
We could also see if we could use the connection against him first.
While they do that, Nicodemus takes a vial of holy water and pours it on the vampire, down into the vampire's gullet.
Okay. Did you think I did not foresee your betrayal, Zagmander?
Let's end this transmission.
You have joined with the weaker humanoids. They have been found wanting and unworthy, as are you. And Zagmander is not saying anything.
Bella's gonna smash this first computer that she's beside.
Okay. So you go.
Create water on the computer I'm looking at.
Well, if you can't beat him, join
Smash
him.
it.
I'll pull out my revolver and shoot it.
When in doubt, shoot it.
Okay, you smash the monitor and it goes blank. We must hurry if Hellion has any remaining robots under its command. They will surely be on their way.
Or lead us back to where we were.
Are all of them smashed now, or what is left?
Okay, to smash the computer banks or the monitors? What are you asking about?
Computer banks.
Computer banks.
Okay.
Were there 4 of them? Or 6?
How do you guys destroy it? Yeah.
I was shooting it with a revolver.
You shot
Hit
it.
it with my side.
Side. So I just wanted to, do we gotta hit all this, like all 6?
Well, it's just that's just flavor. I mean, you just have to destroy
Okay.
it, but it's essentially
Gotcha.
one thing.
Gotcha.
What was Hamp doing?
I'm making it rain.
Oh, okay.
Nicodemus
Okay.
says, everyone take a step back from the monitors, please. And then he takes out his thing and shoots electricity through it. Through all the gaping holes. That should fry all the circuits.
Okay, so you could take a few rounds to do that. All right. And when you do that, the lights on the facility go down. Who does not have dark vision?
I pull on my combat, mind shield combat crown that has the night vision scope in it.
Okay.
I have low light, but I think I have something. I have to
You
look
have-
through my paper.
You have goggles.
Oh, I have my goggles on.
Yeah, they just take side points, but Dante makes sure those stay full up.
Okay. Very good. The
I have
gnomes
dark
have dark
vision.
vision, right? Or are they just low light?
Just low light.
Okay, so it has gone dark for you. Though you do see like the blinking and lights coming from like Bella's cybernetics or from Sarandalen's helmet, because they all have closed their helmets and are using their night vision.
Nicodemus asks him, "Do you have a light source?"
I don't think so, no.
So Nicodemus looks in his haversack, grabs, tosses her a flashlight. Actually,
It hits her in the forehead.
Owie!
I think we got. Don't we have those that little like I can't remember. We still have them. We sold it. The little thing that had the lights on that little on like the headpiece thing. I can't remember. Let's give her a flashlight. I can't remember. If we still had those or not. It was
Okay, so he gives you a flashlight. It's a little cylindrical thing, and you turn it on. At first, it's like pointing in your face, but then you turn it around to where the light is shining on the things you see.
now. Shall we return?
Okay, I'm going to move everyone again here.
Gather round, everyone. Gather round. Story time.
Every time this happens, I just have flashbacks to those old video games where to change scenes, your character stands still and the whole room changes and you slide.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like the 8-bit games.
Can reorient yourself there to the northernmost section of the map. Yes.
This way.
This one must be careful going forward. The Seeress will be nearby.
Dante goes up on the ceiling.
Stay close, Hemp.
Okay.
Yes, and here you do have a ceiling. This is where the cavern opens up a bit. And let me reveal, as you see, more and more as you walk forward.
And I'd also like to try and move stealthily along the ceiling as we go.
Okay.
Don't want to make noise and stuff.
Can we do a perception check? Just in case.
Okay.
Demon takes a step forward, does his own perception check. Listens, prays to himself.
Okay.
34.
You notice what appears to be like a glowing blue sphere in the cavern ahead of you.
Like in this direction.
Yeah, let me show you a down here. And it comes towards you, and then it stops and moves back deeper into the cavern.
Like, follow me, huh? Does it detect as magic or is it more technology?
It does detect as magic.
Okay. He's concentrating as he follows.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's this way?
That's the way that the lights are going, yes. What does everyone else do?
Following Nicodemus.
Nicodemus does take a step this way and look this way. What is this direction? What is that?
That is the front of the front section of the ship and the excavator that you.
Okay.
You were up in that section up there. This is the large cavernous section that's been cleared out. I can show you more of it now that you're up there. If you open up the pull the map back a little bit, you can see clear across the front of it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So Nicodemus gets right here, does another perception check.
Dante will do one too from his position up on the ceiling.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I want to look behind us just to make sure nothing's following in the dark.
Nervously, hand, you see the light being shaken? Certain daylight, I'm going this way to check out. Make sure we're not.
Yeah, he had followed behind you. I was going to give you the cavern description again.
Okay. What did you find?
As large as the cavern is, the cave's proportions are dwarfed by the immense buried structure that looms over its western half. This is where you're looking up at it. This metal leviathan presents a filthy facade of sharp angles, doors stained and pitted with rust, allowing entry into its interior and a wide balcony overlooking the rocky floor. A massive mound of fur, rags, and refuse, a nest of some sort, sprawls in a sizable alcove to the southeast, while to the north, 10-foot wide tunnels curve to the northwest. So that is where you are going, so it narrows down into the tunnels there. 3 areas of straight metal ridges protrude from the ground, marking paths from the building. Evidence of recent excavation work is apparent. Immense lattice work of thick gray metal beams extends from the front of the buried structure, creating a wall of girders and struts that bisect the cave's northern reach. These beams have been painted with images of demonic faces and spiked mechanical claws, and are further adorned with strips of sinew on which countless humanoid bones have been hung like wind chimes. Sinew.
It's all the same, dude.
Yep. And this is where the tunnel narrows, where it's 10 feet high there.
The few steps. He does check and see that reaches out forth and see if it detects any magics in front of him. Is the orb still in front of us? Floaty? Or is it just leading the way? Or is it... Because I want to detect magic if it's going to detect the orb.
Yeah, oh. Sorry, I thought you could see it there. I was sitting there moving it around. Okay.
Pretty.
Yeah, there's another
yes, it does detect this magic, yes.
Yeah. And so I don't know how many rounds it would take. Just let me know when it's enough. As I concentrate.
Yeah, well, you can, if you're going to use detect magic to ID it all the way, I mean, just make a either spellcraft or knowledge arcana.
Gotcha.
After 3.
Let's see. 6 spellcraft.
I mean, you can always identify a spell that's in effect when you first see it. It's just a different DC. Right. But if you're going to wait the 3 rounds.
Okay, 22 spellcraft.
It appears to be exactly like dancing lights.
Oh, okay. Lighting the way. Then perception before you go down the death corridor. I mean, this narrow corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she. Yeah, I think you can trick us. See, 35. Yeah, yeah. Think we're gonna fall for your shenanigans. So.
It seems
35.
like it seems like a small tunnel, just 10 feet wide,
Okay.
continuing downwards. 'Cause the floor is sloping downwards here as you're heading through the northeastern tunnel here. Okay, well, let's bunch everybody up together again. We'll move you over to the next map.
Gather round, my friends. Gather round.
So Dante, at this point, you're hanging at, like, waist level for most of them, probably head level for Hemp, because the tunnels are much more narrow.
I mean, there's no reason to not be upside down.
There's never, no reason not to be upside down. That's very true. Just give me a segundo. Okay. And reveal the map. Okay, you guys can find yourself there on the.
Say, is what you call it showing up? Michael Myers?
Who? Michael Myers?
Like,
This is more like My Bloody Valentine.
Is that what that sounds like to you? That's funny.
I guess you're leading us to a cave in, huh?
Okay, so you can make another perception check as you're making your way through the tunnel there.
Oh, my low. Oh, that wasn't me. 44. I'm like, ooh, 22 is low for me.
22's low for me, too. I have a plus 16.
It's a suit. Suit gives me a plus 10.
Well, fortunately, your target DC is not very high, because you notice that there are what appears to be 3 Insectons crouched on the wall and ceiling here in the cavern ahead of you. And you can see that it branches off to the south there, which is where the loud rumbling is coming from. You can see girders crisscrossing there in the next cavern.
Just as he said it would be.
We need a bomb.
Dante starts pulling out the Cyclex.
I don't think Nicodemus would approve.
See. I guess we gotta roll that beautiful beam footage, huh?
Why are you pressuring him?
Does anybody do anything as you guys come around the corner here?
Oh, so we get around to do something?
Looking. Would you stop? I have my scythe ready and charged up, so I've been ready.
Dante
I don't trust any of those things.
will attempt to hide by pressing himself up against the wall.
Although you destroyed my sister at arms, I can stay my hand of vengeance, as our Lord Hellion has deemed you all most worthy. He welcomes you now into his temple, where he may reveal the truths of his power to you all. You hear the seeress talking to you.
Don't listen to her.
And she, as the lights float over to her and disappear, she stands.
This bitch.
Let's see.
You are welcome. You may pass through. The Insectons will not attack you. You are worthy. And she holds her arm out, beckoning for you to pass into the tunnel there.
Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a tunnel? Looks like death that's falling. He does perception. He does a perception check down here. Is this the direction where Hellion is located?
Yeah, I'll reveal a little bit more of it here for you. And Zagmander is back behind Hemp. He didn't make the jump over for some reason. Might be because he was off the map. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
You're not temporarily time displaced. Pay no attention to.
I thought we get another one of those crazy effects we haven't had in a while.
to one of those. I was trying to get the darn Zagmander again. Zagmander. Okay. There it is. $29. Okay, so you notice the 3 Insectons there, and you see that the hole in the wall opens to what appears to be a sprawling cavern, and there are metal girders and beams there crisscrossing the way in front of you, but you can actually pass through. It's large enough, the openings are large enough that you can walk through inside the girders and whatnot. You just can't quite see everything because of your angle, because you're still back in the other room, just about. And she says,
I'm sorry.
"Be not afraid. You may. My master Hellion will see you now."
He looks at Bella. How sound does this structure appear to be? And he does a...
Would that be engineering?
Yeah, you can make a knowledge engineering check or dungeoneering.
He does a sense motive on her. Make sure she lies. 21.
Just always suspecting the NPCs of lying to you. No, she seems to be telling you the truth.
Okay. Too bad I had a okay roll, not a great one.
Good
He
enough,
goes,
apparently.
Yeah, he starts moving forward. He just goes.
Okay, so here, back up one, and I'll show you the cabin.
Okay.
Open it up for you a bit better.
Oh,
It does stretch on a bit.
since it's tight, best place to lay in a trap for us. But we shall not fear.
Are we really just gonna let the voice of Hellion...
Wait, hold on. Stop.
Oh.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, are we really just gonna let the voice of Hellion push us around and just do what she says and trust her openly like this? She's the one who was in my room.
We
She's the
could
one I was
always.
trying to warn you guys about.
What did she do in your room? Did she
I
trap you?
promise I don't trust her.
Oh, true. So do we go back and end her? Lead the way, Bella.
No, stop where you are for a moment.
Okay. Oh. Whoa, whoa. I'm sorry. I thought that was coming next.
You notice something that looks like maybe an arcane rune or something there scratched on the girders there next to you. Nicodemus. Maybe it's like a ward of some type. And in fact, as you look at it, it explodes in your face.
Ooh.
Not it like explodes in your face, not like explodes in your face.
In your face.
Sucker!
So you guys can make a reflex save. Reflex.
It's a long time.
Out of game. Sorry, Sir and Dalen, I moved you in there.
Yeah, so you
Better
three.
than me.
Yeah.
Better you
No.
than me.
Okay, so everybody's saved. So you are going to take half. It is sonic damage, which is 5. So if you are in EVA armor, that will soak it up.
Okay.
Bella, you're going to take the 5 points from the sonic damage.
Do I get to use my 4 points for my...
No, it's sonic damage, so
okay.
it's like, blasting your ears, so your armor doesn't technically protect you from it.
Gotcha.
And I shall return you to my master's lab, where I will slice you open personally and pull the magic from your beating heart.
Fine if I have anything to say about that.
It's okay, guys. The rogue and the cleric are the ones stuck closest to the enemies.
Yeah, you can
Exactly as it
But you
should be.
shoot so well.
click on your character and then roll for initiative, if you will.
Roll for the initiative. Make sure it's clicked on. Yeah. Yeah. Where's initiative? I can't find it. So wait, there it is.
Though I think the cleric has a better chance in melee than Dante does.
Dante's pretty hardy.
Looks like Dante's built to be very, very good at ranged combat, and that makes him not very good at melee.
Yeah, but he's still pretty hardy, though. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That was a brief return by Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes, the Mega 3. It's a classic, boy. I tell ya.
Because everybody loves the American Dream, baby. Here on Rift's Earth. Everywhere I go, they say, Dusty, Dusty, tell me all about it. The American Dream. Ooh, 33 for Nicodemus. Very good. Okay.
Roll a 20. Yeah.
All right, so the glyph explodes. I will give you the... now we've rolled initiative, we'll give you the brief description there. This 10-foot diameter tunnel is a tangle of metal beams that crisscross to form a lattice. Each beam has been decorated with strange writings and images of clawed hands, while on the walls are scrawled depictions of what appears to be a looming, shining city. In all of these illustrations, an immense, bestial, tentacled form is shown smashing the shiny city to rubble. Within that city, an even greater demonic shape bears the brunt of the devastation. On the southern wall of the sprawling cavern, a massive wheel of metal buckets lined with sharp edges is embedded, partially buried in the wall. The latticework of metal girders connects to the wheel. The whole of the device comprises a long mechanical arm ending in a metal wheel far larger than any mill's water wheel. And this is the large part of the excavator. You can tell that the cavern opens up here a bit further in, but you can't quite see around the bend there yet. Okay. So, Nicodemus, what do you do?
Nicodemus, he already has his CV out, so he will use swift action and cast a judgment to allow him to hit better. So, A.R.C.H.I.E. And then also he moves back. Actually, here, and takes a shot. So are these on the wall?
Yeah, they're like hanging on the wall, hanging on the ceiling. Yep.
And then she's just right there.
And she's standing at the back of the cavern. Yeah. So she's got some cover between the two of you because of Insectons in between you.
They move to here. He takes a shot at, I guess, the first one, because it's hard for me to tell if this one's covering for that one. It's coming for that one with the CV.
That's exactly it. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
that one would be easiest to hit. Yeah.
Electricity.
Okay.
That's a plus 2, plus 1, plus 2, plus 1.
Electric.
No, it's plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 1. First one, 32 for 15. Electricity.
Okay, that hits.
Intern.
Okay. You weak-minded fools. Did you think we would welcome you with open arms after your transgressions?
I thought we were worthy.
That's what she's explaining. That you were not actually worthy. But she'll have to explain it further next round. Okay, so she wiggles her fingers and a large fiery snake comes exploding across the cavern towards you. Okay, so it's gonna snake along the walls here.
Mm-hmm.
and hit Nicodemus, and then him behind Nicodemus. So you guys need to make a reflex save as this fiery snake comes blasting through the cavern towards you.
Ooh, the 1.
Uh-oh. That is a fail.
And then my last is like went from a 20, a D20 to a 1. Wow. A lot of points there.
Okay. No, him is AFK for a second. Okay, so you're going to take 62, it looks like.
62.
Yep, 62 points of fire damage. So you minus 10 off of that for your EBA armor. Is your armor EBA? Yeah, it's EBA.
Yeah.
So 52.
Gotcha. Nicodemus.
That was a good scream in pain. Alright, Sir Dalen. Okay, he comes rushing forward with his sword. He'll use a little cover here along the wall to approach without getting attacked and make an attack with his sword. Actually, you know what? I meant to change this to a... Darn it. It's not time now. I'm going to change it to a two-handed. Because he can actually make it two-handed. Okay, very good. Smack. He smacks into it with his soul knife, with his mind blade. 24 points minus the hardness. He says, Dante, I have you. Go, go.
Dante takes a 5-foot step, and he's going to use... I'm going to use Vital Strike and Augmented Shot to attack. And that is 35 to hit this closest one.
Okay, that hits.
So I get 49 plus 11, 60 damage. And then that augmented shot expends my psionic focus, so I'll use a move action to re-up it.
Okay, so you shoot into it and it starts smoking and shaking. And explodes! Doing 6 points of damage to everyone in 10 feet. So make a reflex save. Dante, you'll be just out of it.
Oh.
You're at 15 technically. Well, no, I guess because of the size, yeah, you would be 10. Yep. So you do need to roll.
30.
Okay. So you guys take 3 points then.
My armor eats
Just
that.
soaked up by armor, yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
But gets rid of that one. It collapses to the ground in a useless heap of metal and burned wires.
I think I'm figuring these out.
Sir Dalen says, well, it's about time. Now shoot the next one. These are the Insectons, by the way, in case you forgot.
Actually, I think this session is the first time we've heard their actual names.
Yeah, Zagmander told you. Yep. Because they were of unknown origin. You didn't know what manufactured them or where they came from. Bella, what do? You hear all this exploding in the other room, in the other part of the cavern.
Bella's gonna switch out her scythe to the chainsaw.
Yay!
Okay. So it's a standard action to start your chainsaw. So if you put your scythe away and then get your chainsaw out, you'll have to start it, or you can just drop your scythe and get it out and start it.
Oh, I'm not dropping my scythe. Like,
Okay. All right. So you'll have to start it next round.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Hemp, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. So you got scorched by a fire snake. We need a reflex save from you.
Roll.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's a fail. So you're going to take the full 62 points.
Who got the reroll?
She didn't.
Yeah.
She got the reroll. Yeah, you might want to use that.
Yeah, use that reroll.
You should do that.
I'll do it.
That's a hefty amount of
That's
damage.
much better.
That's much. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Otherwise, I would have been down.
Because I felt mine too.
So 31 points of fire damage then. Okay, and it is your turn. So the guys just shot down one of the shining metal men. There are two left, and the Seeress is on the far side of them.
I am going to... Guy here, how high up? The insectoid that's in green.
Mm-hmm.
How high up is he?
He's just basically crawling along the wall. They can use their spiky appendages to climb. So since it's a 10-foot cavern, so it's just right in the middle. It's right in the middle of the tunnel there, because it's only 10 feet wide, all the way around.
All right, then I'm gonna move up a little closer, and I'm going to try my one-trick pony, and I'm going to try to create water on it.
Okay.
And see if that does anything.
Okay.
Nicodemus says, "What are you doing?"
You create water on it. It cleans some of the dust off of it, and it rolls to the cavern floor. Doesn't seem to affect it too much.
Just got burned. Heal yourself.
Healing can wait. Right now we need to take the threat out of here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move back. Sorry. Yeah, meat shield.
Okay. You could probably cast the spell from back where you were, and you don't have to move at all that round. That'd be okay.
Okay, cool. Then
I think it's got that range on it.
Your blessing. That's 25 feet.
Yeah, because in Pathfinder First Edition, unless you have feet, you can't move after you move and do something.
Oh, okay.
So you generally either you cast your spell and then you move, or you move and then you cast your spell. But there are different feats and abilities that let you get around that, but you have to have them. So it's okay for you to just cast from back there.
I'll keep that in mind for next time. Thank you.
Okay, so this one comes crawling forward and reaches out with its whirring blade arms towards Nicodemus, but it misses.
Good dogging.
And also, that will provoke as it comes past Sir Dalen. He will
Nice. Did he confirm?
whack it.
Yeah,
Nice.
27 confirmed.
That is a crit confirm. Okay. Alright, so he hacks into it. And this one moves up behind its counterpart and fires its embedded ion cannons at Nicodemus.
That touch AC?
Yes, those are touch AC.
21.
Okay, you get zapped by the ion cannons. And let's see. Hemp, you are close enough that you're going to feel the scatter discharge of the ion cannon, so you're going to have to make a reflex save to jump back, or you're going to get jolted for half of this. So 13 points, Nicodemus. So you'll take 3 after applying your EBA defenses.
Okay.
And a reflex save from Hemp, because the shock blast scatters to you. Okay, you're able to step back out of it. Nicodemus, what do you do?
Nicodemus moves back to here, pulls out his hypo gun. Actually, he pulls out his wand in turn. No, actually, that's 2 moves. Yeah, it's 2 moves actually. That's a swift, isn't it? If it's in the bandolier.
Bandelier's a swift, yep.
Yeah, so then he'll use one of them in turn and heal himself once.
You can actually, if you do it on the move, you can do it as a free action, like drawing a weapon.
Gotcha. For 6 points in turn.
That's a house rule, by the way, Jennifer. What we're talking about is bandoliers. Like if you have something on the bandolier, you can grab something from it as a swift action or as a free action on the move. But that's just a house rule.
Okay, I'm not sure what a bandolier is, but
You know Chewbacca, those things that it's the only thing that he wears, those are bandoliers.
oh, okay.
It worked. You got it. I'm like, I don't know if she watches Westerns, right? Crisscrossing across the chest.
Good old Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Yes, you would dare to destroy my sister. My vengeance shall be everlasting. And she is going to try to blast Sir Andalen as bolts of energy come flying from her fingertips towards the Cyber Knight.
He's got cover?
He does have cover, yeah. But he's still a target, yeah.
I'm just trying to look for a silver lining.
It is touch AC plus full cover, which makes that much better. Okay, but that's going to be just enough to hit him. Okay, so he's going to take 2 bolts. His EVA armor will soak up the second one completely, so he's only going to take 10 points from that. Ha! I shall not fall to the likes of you, witch! He shakes his fist at her from around the corner. Now he will recharge his psychic blade, and I shall strike with the fury of Psyscape! I strike for righteousness, for valor, for peace! Okay. That is going to hit. And hacks into it. Dante, what do you do?
Dante will stay where he is and use the same combo again on the green. So I don't have to list it out every time.
Okay.
Nice.
29 to hit.
Same combo it is. That hits.
And that's a total of 69 damage.
Alright, so you shoot into it and its faceplate explodes. And it collapses to the ground. Bella. Now you can start your chainsaw and move if you wish.
Yep, so she's starting her chainsaw. And she's moving out here. And she is not happy, so she's ready for him.
She's not happy. Okay.
She's pretty pissed right now.
Hemp, what do you do?
I would like to channel energy.
Okay.
I'm noticing people are getting hurt pretty bad and feel kind of bad about Nicodemus, so...
I'll be fine.
Okay, so 12 points back for everyone. Syrian Dalen nods and gives you a thumbs up. Do you want to move this round?
No, I'll stay where I'm at.
Alright. So this one reaches out and with its whirly slashy blades towards you, Bella. Oh, and it misses. Nicodemus, what do you do?
Nicodemus, with a swift action, changes judgment from the one of changes his judgment to the sacred healing, so he gets 4 points of fast healing per round.
Okay.
Okay, and then he reaches into the sack and pulls out the spirit mask, and then kind of turns his head. Well, I guess it'd be standard to put the mask on.
Is that the one you got from the
Yeah.
spirit?
Yeah.
Ooh, what was that?
Because it heals critical wounds, but I don't know.
Yeah. He said that you don't act. It's not an actual mask. You just mimic putting a mask on.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah, so it might be a free action. Yeah.
okay. So he puts the mask. I'm assuming
Okay,
this is
so
2d.
you immediately, yeah, you get the healing effects from that.
All right. And critic is it 5d6? No, that's 3.
Yeah, I think it's 4.
4. Okay.
48.
Well, so for 12. Okay. 48 plus 3.
Plus 1 per caster level, maximum 20. So it would be plus 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's helpful. 20, 20.
And you feel a peace come over you, and you hear music in the distance. Oh, yeah. You hear something like an eagle shrieking in the sky.
That'll be just Alright, so then I guess I still gotta. So that count as a standard, but that's a free to put it on. The fake
That was
put
free,
it on.
yeah.
Okay, so he cast Divine Favor in turn.
Okay. Okay, as you look at the Seeress, and suddenly there are
2 of them.
6 of her
Haha.
standing where she once was.
Does anyone have magic missile?
Alright, so Sir Andalen is going to try some acrobatics. Ooh, very good. Alright, so he runs along the wall, past the Insecton. Hops down off the wall, moves over to threaten the Seeress, so setting up flanking if you move to there, Bella. The sword of righteousness has you now, witch! And he rolled a nat one. That's why you always roll and then make your proclamation, because it never works out well. Alright, so he hacks into the wall behind her. She's able to duck out of the way. He was rushing too fast. Dante!
Dante will take a 5-foot step, and he'll look to Bella and with like a sorry look on his face for a second before blowing up the robot. Hopefully blowing up the robot, I should say. Oh, that's not as good. 22?
22. That is going to hit.
Alright, that is 66 ballistic damage.
Okay. It does not blow up the robot, but it does a lot of damage.
Okay. That's my turn.
Like sparks and smoke start coming out from beneath its panels.
The problem was Dante was aiming for one of the ports on those ion cannons on its chest, and he hit just a little bit to the right instead.
Bella, what do you do?
Bella tells Dante it was no worries. I was getting up and close anyways. She's 5-footing with the chainsaw. And And I'm gonna hit it. Saw into it. With a 27. Ugh, that sucks.
That hits. Yes. Okay, and then adamantine overcomes its hardness. So you rolled low. It was a good attack roll, bad damage, but that is enough to finish it, though. How does Bella finish it off?
Just is he hanging upside down?
He is on the wall here.
Just kind of like crawling on the wall,
Yeah.
like thing.
Yep.
Okay, she's just gonna saw him in half. Like, this is what I think about your minions. You're next.
Smile on her face while chainsawing a robot that's more than twice her size in half.
Not as nice as the scythe, but it feels good. In turn.
Okay, so you guys will need to make a reflex save as it explodes. It's a reflex for Bella and Sir and Dalen. And the Seeress.
3.
Oop.
I hope she fails.
Die on the floor. What's the rule? You always read it.
It's whatever the... Yeah, that's it.
Whatever makes her fail. That did not make her fail.
It doesn't count for her.
It means she rolled a nat 1.
Okay. Hemp, what do you do?
Said that there's 6 of the Seeress right now?
Yes. Well, 7.
7.
There are 6 more
For
of her.
more bad ideas. I'm going to try to with magic. Figure out which one's her.
Okay. Do you have knowledge arcana or spellcraft?
I know I have knowledge or
Okay, go ahead and give us a knowledge arcana roll then. I'll give you some info.
Cool.
Okay, so she cast a mirror image. So the doubles of her are gonna move around and whatnot. You know that there is no way to get past it aside from casting, either dispelling the spell or casting True Seeing. Though you do know magic missiles will auto hit through a mirror image, but there's no other way to bypass it. So if you want to, do something else with your action, you can. That's fine.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and move up 10 feet, and then I'm going to do another channel divinity. Just want to make sure Sir and Dalen is within my 30-foot aura.
Okay.
Could you move further up?
Oh, yes, I can.
Not that close.
Yeah, from there, the Seeress will actually be excluded because of the wall, the way the wall bends, and the same for Nicodemus there. Okay, 9 points. You're getting the low rolls on those channels there.
I know, it hurts.
But 9 points is enough
Hi,
to
guys.
top him off, which is good. So 9 more for Bella if you need it. Round 4. Nicodemus.
So get some more healing automatically from his judgment. The Nicodemus cast Weapon Storm on his gun.
Okay.
So multiples of the gun appears. So 3 other guns of the CV gun appear. Force energy.
Okay.
And then Nicodemus, he's telling me about won't be in a line. He goes, I'm assuming he's like pressed against the wall or something. I'm saying, intern.
Okay. All right. We played past our normal break points. Let's go ahead and take our break then.
Excellent.
And we'll come back and pick up in the round. So 5 minutes for everybody to refill your drinks and let out your cats or dogs or what have you.
All right.
I return it.
Okay. So, Zagma Ender emerges from the tunnel and motions for Hemp not to go too much further. Be careful. The Seeress wiggles her fingers and touches her toes and tries to cast defensively and fails. She is going to lose a spell this round. Okay, so Jennifer, because she's in combat and she's being threatened, the Seeress tried to cast her spell defensively so it wouldn't provoke, and she failed, which caused her to lose a spell. So,
Right.
all right, Sir Andalen says, "I have you now," and he opens with a full attack. Nice. 28, 28,
Yay.
29. Okay, all those are going to hit. He doesn't have it fully charged, though, because he expended the charge on the bots earlier. He hasn't had a chance to get it re-upped. But he damages her 3 times nonetheless. Dante, what do you do?
I don't want to be that guy. I just want to be fair. She has mirror image up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thanks for reminding me right as it came back. All right. So reroll on 8. She is 7. Okay. Image. 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 Okay. So she lost 3 images. Now
Sorry,
there
I
are
just
only
wanted
4
to
of
be
her.
fair.
Yeah. I was going to realize that as we moved later into the round, but yeah, thank you.
Alright. Now that it's my turn, I just realized that I unprogrammed the non-vital strike versions of my attacks, so I guess I'm doing vital strike again. You know what? Might as well do the whole full thing I did before to get the extra dice as well. 29, and if I manage to hit real her, it'll be 50 damage.
Okay. She is 4 on a D4. Also 1 image. Smash. You hear the sound of a mirror breaking.
There's a big hole in that wall behind it, too.
Anything else
That
from
was
Dante?
Nope, because it's action, which is Vital Strike, expend Psionic Focus, for Augmented Shot, and having to re-up the Psionic Focus with my move action.
Okay, gotcha. Bella. You're charging forward with your chainsaw.
You're still muted, Bella.
I'm sorry. So sorry. My bad.
We missed your whole speech there.
Yes, you did. I mean, it was a great one, too. It was majestic. That's the thing to do. I'm going to chainsaw her, obviously. And just hope I hit her. For 26.
Okay, 26 is going to miss. But
well.
it's close enough to break an image. So she's only down. She's down to 1. Boy, it's the best use of mirror image I've ever seen. All right.
In turn.
Hemp, what do you do?
To be honest, I feel like there's not much I can do at the moment, so I'm just going to pull out my Morning Star and move back up against the wall here. Like so. And end my turn with that.
Okay. You'll have to pick a square next to Nicodemus, though. He's so hidden there.
I know, like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
built it against the wall.
I'm sorry. Actually, I like to move to the other side if that's possible.
That's fine.
Well, thank you.
Round 5, Nicodemus, what do you do?
Nicodemus comes out. 5, 10, 15, 25, 20, 25, 30. Here, he takes a shot. With all 4 weapons, there's 3 force ones and the main one gun. Main with the CV with some electricity with a plus and a plus. Or 4 actually. Boom. 20. Oh, that misses. 23.
Well, that hits touch AC, though.
Oh, that's right, touch. And I don't, yeah, so I don't know which one's hit. But if that hits, I'll give you the other.
Just the first
I'll
one
roll.
hits.
Okay, so the force ones doesn't hit?
No.
Okay. For 16. In turn. Mine.
Okay. Make a knowledge technology or knowledge engineering roll if you want. Nicodemus. Or spellcraft or knowledge arcana.
Okay, let's do some spellcraft. 26.
26, very good. Okay, you can tell she has protection from energy up. Your bolts went right into it.
She gets protection from energy.
And the monitor screen lights up from the corner. Destroy them, my Seeress. They are unworthy. 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 So he just says that over and over. Alright, so she will 5 foot over. She's going to try to cast defensively again. And this time gets a better result, but I actually don't think it's going to be enough. Yep. It's still going to botch the spell. Fizzles. Alright. Sir and Dalen. You cannot escape me! The sword of justice is swift! So he'll 5 foot over, recharge his sonic blade, and then strike with full acuity. 26 is going to miss, though. Whoosh. But he retains his sonic charge. Dante!
And she's now out of mirror images, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That would have
smashed her last image. Yes, thank you for reminding me. You came full circle. Very good. You get a hero point for paying attention. All right, Dante.
Yay! I was out of those. And now it's time for the full combo again. 37 to hit.
That hits.
And I will be dealing 68 damage. Ballistic.
Is that all in one shot?
Yep. Because when I have Vital Strike and Augmented Shot up, I do 10d10 damage.
Okay. What was total again? 60 what?
68.
Okay. You put a hole in her. Hey, let's do something we haven't done in a while, which would be massive damage.
Vital Strike's not good on a lot of builds. It's really good for Dante's build.
Let's see. Let me pull. Okay, so DC 15 Fortitude save. Okay. Okay, she makes it. So you blast a hole in her, but you can see that her innards are like oozing with some kind of like green goo.
I remember we identified what she was, or did we?
Androids? Yeah, Bella recognized that they're androids of some type. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's what Zagmander was saying, that they weren't warm-blooded. Zagmander. The is silent. Alright, good shot. Bella!
I'm going to 5 foot up and chainsaw her.
Go to town.
Attempt to, anyways. She seems to be hard to hit, even though I'm right there. 36.
36 hits.
Yes, finally! It's only 20, but...
Okay, you can
It
tell.
was 5 foot. Do I get a full round?
You do, yeah. You can make both attacks.
Okay, 28's the other one.
That hits.
Yo! Yay!
You didn't roll as strong damage on that, but you hit her twice. You can tell that her, whatever coating she has for skin is very durable. It's mega damage resistant, so your chainsaw's not biting quite as deep as you want it to, even with your adamantine chainsaw.
Wow.
She's some heavy-duty android. Intern.
We are Cimmerian, and we are a proud people. We will not fall to lesser beings. Yep.
Dante pulls back the bolt on his rifle and just keeps pointing.
I'm going to charge forward, and here I'm standing at this corner. Am I able to hit her from here?
Yes. And you can get +2 from the charge as well. Nat 1.
You know what it is? You know what it is? You weren't using your goddess's favorite weapon, your new dagger.
That's true. Because we're like,
It's like a nat 1, you got a 9, and then attack 2 got a 6. That's not a 1.
Yeah.
You need some like Send Ray It's a magic missile.
Yeah. It's not a clerik. Clerics,
Mm.
clerics don't have that stuff. Yeah.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. Like something that had like touch AC. I don't know who can kill like spell list that well.
Yep. Yep. There are definitely options. Unfortunately, you rush forward, but you kind of like stumble on the debris and rocks, and you kind of swing wildly and fall very short of the mark.
Is that a short joke? I don't like that.
It was not. It was not intentional.
I'm very proud of that extra inch that I have on my 3 foot. Thank you very much.
It was not an intentional short joke, but no.
I do end my turn.
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus drops his gun, pulls out his Beretta. 5 foot steps. Free. Beretta move. And then shoots the Beretta.
All right.
Actually, picks a Swift and then uses Bane first. He hits, so increases the hit chance and damage if it hits her.
Okay.
Beretta.
Does he say anything cool beforehand, or?
So you have protection from energy. Protect yourself from this. 35.
You didn't roll a 1. Very good.
I know, right? just 16 blunt piercing. Oh, it's yes, and then 20. I guess I'm assuming that 20 misses.
Okay. Yeah, the 20 misses. Yeah, so just the 35 will hit, and you can tell that the slug doesn't penetrate all the way. That she has something protecting her. Make a spellcraft check if you like.
Oh, she got something. Man, she got all kinds of protections.
Mm-hmm.
Protect against this. Protect against that. 27.
So she seems to have protection from arrows active as well, which is protecting her.
Which protects from bullets, I guess.
From bullets, yep.
Purposely, when you say with durable, they pull out the arrows.
That was good thinking, yeah. That was good thinking. Okay, and turn for Nicodemus. Alright, so she casts Defensely a third time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I forgot to do something. I forgot to hit him with the 2d10 because they did hit her. I don't have it on the sheet yet. So 8 points addition. Because of the Bane. Because of the Bane.
Bane. Very good. Alright, so she successfully casts, and you see there is a swirl of light there. Momentarily.
No, she didn't. Blinding light.
And she's gonna go heal and be perfectly fine again.
Can I do a spellcraft on that?
Sure.
Hopefully be a good roll. This is the one we really need. 27 again. I was going to dimension door or what the...
Yeah, she dimension doored.
She could be anywhere.
Dante looks over his shoulder down the tunnel and, like, kind of points, like, that way? Maybe?
Are we still in initiative, or are we...
You are unworthy. Unworthy. You are not worthy. You are not. You are not. Hellion. 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 There is no Hellion. And the screen goes dark.
I guess he ran out of juice. Okay. Do we still go in order? guess we
Hold
go
on.
back down the tunnel. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, still go in order for a moment. And the screen flares back up. There is only R.I.H.I.E.
Mm.
Thanks, Archie.
Thank you, Archie.
What was the name of the Hal?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Dave.
You are indeed most worthy. Please, enter the excavator chamber, but be mindful of the defenses which are still in place.
Be mindful of it. Why don't you shut down the defenses so we can enter?
You guys can drop out of initiative now if you like.
Okay. And I pick up my gun.
Okay. Does anybody else do anything as you talk to the screen?
I'm assuming he's saying go back this way, right? Yeah. That way.
Dante will.
Yeah, that's a
just-
dead end where you are right there.
Okay. I'm
Go ahead,
assuming this is
Dante.
We'll just step into the tunnel and try and start sniffing out the traps and stuff between, being a rogue and having detect psionics on all the time and ascent. Should have a decent chance of finding him.
Bella really wants to say something. She's like raising her hand, like, please, just listen. I say we go back upstairs, blow it up, and leave. Then they can't come back. Ta-da!
I thought we blew it up. Did you mean the room?
We did not blow it up. You were blowing up doors. We're blowing up the whole thing so it can cave in on itself.
39 for perception.
Okay, so using your detect psionics, you spot the wards scrawled on the girders there. You should be able to see them on the map now.
And that's magic, right?
Yes, he was
Or-
detecting with psionics, but
Yeah.
you didn't say anything about magic yet. But
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
yeah, it is magical.
As a rogue, I can disarm magical traps, right?
Yes,
Do we really want to listen to another computer?
Let's go destroy it.
you should listen to me. My intellect far surpasses anything that currently resides on this sphere.
I trust you even less than Hellion. Like, even the red guy's not saying anything
At
now.
least over the past 3 centuries. So the Zagmander is just kind of keeping quiet and shakes his head. I told you this Hellion was his true face, and he points at the monitor.
See?
And Archie says, yes, there is no Hellion. There is only R.I.H.I.E. Come, you are welcome.
Does Bella see the monitor?
Let's go meet Odd.
Hang on.
32.
Listen, I'm really tired. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've used a lot of magic, and I could do with a bit of a rest. I don't know about the rest of you. My little legs can only carry me so far before I get tired.
Archie, so the monitor flares up and he says, yes, you are welcome. Rest there. Speak to me when you
Shut
are
up,
ready.
you! I'm not talking to you!
Bella's gonna smash the monitor. She is tired of hearing a computer telling her what to do. She's tired of fighting things that just don't want to die. She just wants to blow it up. Monitor smash.
It seems like our counterparts are losing their cool.
Okay, we know the way back. We go back. We know the things are dead. We go upstairs. You plant your little bombs on the way up, and then you detonate. Kaboom.
What if that doesn't work? We must dismantle it. Let's
Then
see
we
what you
go
want.
back down.
Sir Andalen says, yes, I agree with Lady Bella's suggestion, as well as our newfound companion Hemp's wisdom. Perhaps resting would be wise at this juncture. We have been battling since the arena.
Okay, if that's what you all want to do.
This is a dead end, so we can't really be surprised unless that bitch decides to show back up.
So
And
we
if she does, we'll easily outnumber her.
As they're having this conversation, Dante's got his thieves' tools out, tracing the anti-glyphs on this ward with his 32. Like, what?
That's pretty good. That disables it. Blip.
Congratulations.
Dante comes back and says, "Sorry, I was breaking one of the traps." What?
I said congratulations. Do you remember how you rolled so low before?
That is my first successful disable device check. I'd like to point out I made like 10 of them. I have a plus 20 to the roll.
So Sir
That's
Andalen
what I
says,
like.
I agree with Lady Bella. We should detonate these caverns, bury this thing here. All we sacrifice is the glitter boy armor. Risking our lives is not worth that.
We've seen no sign of the glitter boy armor either, so
It was the entire reason we've done everything.
Right.
it's not worth it. This is not worth it. They've weakened us and got us to where they want us to be.
We have destroyed them all except for the remaining two, most likely, except for their minions. Let's heal, rest, and finish them off. We don't know what, even if we bury it, they may have technology and magics to unbury it and then cast this shadow on others.
You all hear a voice in your head, and it says, "Yes, rest yourselves. For even at your strongest, I would destroy you as you would a flea."
And if we rest, she rests.
That's right. Agree with the AI. Let's keep going with what he wants to have happen.
Some of you are much too precious to destroy at this juncture. Especially one. Bella. Come to me.
We blowing it up. No,
You
we
are
blowing
ready.
it up. Ain't
Bella.
nobody gonna have me.
Bella.
La 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 la.
Bella.
I'm not listening to you.
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
I used to do that to my sister when I was young. She want to keep talking, I would just put my fingers in my ear. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
All right, what do you say, group?
Upstairs to rest, and I can convince you to blow it up. That's.
We don't
My-
have enough explosives left to blow it up.
Shh. We'll work on that.
I only have one last charge of Cyclex.
If I'm an engineer, I can find the weakest point. We can do this.
So that's another round for me to heal while they're yapping. I say we go in and destroy them. If you want to rest and heal, we can heal, but she heals.
It's been a few rounds. I mean, you guys have been talking,
Okay.
So probably a minute or so has passed.
Okay. I'm all back then. I'm fully healed. Many spells have been depleted, but do we turn away? Go ahead.
I haven't had any of my mental abilities for a long time.
And Dalen nods. Then it is settled then.
Yes, sir. Give them time to recover.
You see guys turn and start heading back. Okay, so the question is, where do you
Yes.
retreat to? Yes.
Actually, somewhere on the ship might be safe because we cut off its connection to the ship. Or
Yeah,
at least
Zagmander
safer.
says, yes, the control room would be safest.
Let's go to the control room. But watch out.
Okay.
In case someone
Guys
tried
back
the dimension
over.
door in. My spells will return at dawn. And we level up.
Yep.
Let's set up patches.
Okay, so you guys can close the door here. You're not so sure about, I mean, you can lock it internally like it was previously, but it won't prevent anyone that's using a passkey like you are. I mean,
Or just teleporting.
or just teleporting in. Yeah, I mean, that would prevent that at all.
Since they can dimension door in, but we have watch for that.
Aye, and watch we shall. For
I
we
take
will
first
not
one.
fall this day, my comrades. Our tales shall be told in the annals of the Cybernight Tales. Our name shall resound through history, for millennia to come, inspiring those who will come after us.
Oh goodness. Thank you, Sir Dayland, for that
Dalen, I think you should, take the last
Inspiration.
watch.
inspiration. You want him to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, while he was doing that, Dante walked over to a wall, propped his back up against it with his rifle laying on his chest, and started to doze off.
I'll take first watch.
Bella may have something in her pockets that she can wedge under the door too. Let me see.
A
I think
fork,
it's a
maybe?
sliding door.
Yeah, they slide up into the frame.
They slide up into the frame or
Yeah.
to the side?
Up into the frame.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I
then.
probably described it wrong a couple times, but yeah, that's how they're supposed to work.
I guess watching it when you slide it across the screen makes me think it's.
Yeah, I don't have a way to
Sideways.
pull it up into the...
You can't just pick it up off the thing.
if I
Okay.
if I
never
blip
mind.
it, I have to bring it back. So.
Well,
I'll take
she's-
second watch.
Okay.
I'll spend the first hour communicating with Pharasma and setting things in order to help our goof.
Dante holds up 3 fingers.
3 fingers.
And he'll take third.
Dante gonna be okay with him kind of like shaking and waking him up. I feel like that's gonna be a horrible experience for him.
Bella can get him awake.
Just be gentle.
Okay.
That's out of game. That's not Dante saying that.
Did somebody just pop up?
Yeah, as you're getting ready to rest, you see Dimbaya returns.
Okay, goodbye. I guess who's that? Who's that?
That doesn't look like. Oh, she got armor on now. She went over so.
Like, what you? I don't even know who that was. Like everybody I know. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! They coming already? Damn!
It's like
Yeah.
that thing from with Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, you remember her junk golem as well.
Oh, this is gonna be a war because Dubai had to show up and help.
She said, "No, I had a vision with Xenu, and he said you would be in need at this time."
Your
What
vision,
kind of need?
really? Your vision was correct. What do we need?
We need pillows.
Yes. It is no.
Pillows.
Yes, my lord has assured me it is no mere coincidence, but an act of fate itself that followers of Pharasma are being pulled to this plane. I feel that your purpose here may be greater than we once surmised, therefore I must ensure that you survive. And with that, she takes off her helmet. Yeah, you guys remember her EBA armor? We talked about that
Is
last
this the
time.
first time showing it? Okay.
Her EBA
Looks like-
armor. Yeah.
Looks like somebody on
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect, don't it?
Not at all. It looks like someone on RIFTS in EBA armor. We did not know this Mass Effect these two stuff.
You mean the greatest video game franchise ever?
That is a good series. Yeah.
If we keep talking about it, I'm going to have to go play it after this.
Especially the second game, that's my favorite.
So she takes her helmet off and she hands it to him. And she says, although your faith guides you, you must needs to garb yourself in the armors of this world if you are to survive. So she offers the helmet to you.
Take it. Take it.
Mhm.
Take it. You can see in the dock.
Loot.
Okay, so what she is going to do is actually give you her EBA armor. It is... Don't worry about what it does. We'll keep up with that for you now. But one thing it can do is help you see in the dark. And also you can breathe. It has an internal support system and protects you from damage and that kind of stuff. So very useful. But this is actually a Triax Field Medic EBA armor. So very useful. But anyway. And also,
If this is for then so be it done.
and she says, yes, my God has shown me one of his truths, and there is something much darker and more insidious than this robot that now vexes thee. But that darkness shall wait for another time. And Surindalen is looking on intently. He's like, yes, darkness, we shall face it. And he lifts up his fist. He pumps his fist at you guys. Darkness. We'll destroy it.
Yes, we
Has
will.
Jebediah reached you?
Yes,
Cactus folk already?
our cactus person companion has visited in the past week, inquiring about you. I did not know you at the time, though. So you can guess by what she's saying that you've been here for probably a week, maybe longer, maybe weeks.
Did he leave my pony?
Yes, your animal companion was put up in the stalls at the White Dwarf's Anvil Garage. You can collect it there when
so
you
much.
you can collect it there when you exit out of the city gates.
I greatly appreciate your hospitality. Thank you.
Yes. Now you must all rest. Gather your strength. For we must root out the evil that rests in this place once and for all. All right. Smash cut to the next morning.
Okay, good. No incident.
No incident. Yes, you rest through the night.
Yay!
That means I'm up.
Okay. So Jen, it's up to you if you want to take that armor. She'll offer you her EBA armor and also her ion pistol, which you can use if you so desire. but it's completely up to you.
Okay. I mean, why not? I'm so open to new experiences. That's what being a gnome's all about.
Yeah, that's what I figure. You know, I mean, the adventurous gnome spirit, she just sees it as another magic, or you know, a different adventure than she's encountered before. So this just fits right in.
Am I able to change out one of my spells?
Yeah, you can. You guys can reset your spells however you like. Now you've got a full rest. Also, remember to
Hook up homie with his spell.
make sure you've got your automatic bonus progression set, so you can either choose to do a, well, not you can't either, but you can now choose to do a +2 bonus to your armor, one of your armors, and to one of your weapons. So if you want to do that, you can. The good thing about EBA armor is that it gives you DR, and it also has hardness, so it soaks up a lot of physical damage. And then it also has a blanket resistance to energy 5, so it will always resist energy by 5. So it's pretty useful. You might have noticed that a lot of these guys, the attacks that hit them are getting soaked up. Well, the little attacks anyway. So field medic armor is an armor bonus of +6. The dex bonus is only +3, but it has a DR of 2. But we'll remember to apply that for you. Plus it's EBA, which is good. No strength minimums, and it has built-in the capabilities of a built-in medical trauma kit, so you can always apply that anytime you need to. It's like the armor itself; it has like an advanced med kit capabilities, so anytime you need a med kit, it like sprays the anesthetics and like spools out like bandages, or you know, a healing foam will come out. Any one of those things. You just have to make a heal check to activate it. And the better your heal check is, the better the healing is. Okay, so you guys can set your spells. Make sure you know what you want your automatic bonus progression to be set to. And so Zil comes over to you and he says, "Yes, Zil, Zagmander kept its promise. Zagmander gave you the information you needed. You set Zagmander free now." What do you guys say?
When we kill them all, you will go free. When we stop this blitz, you will be set free. You have our word.
I am not prepared to battle with Hellion's true face.
Have you seen his true face?
We saw it in the caverns below, but I know Hellion's power is great still. You can overcome it, but not I.
I believe in the will of Pharasma. And if him seeks her wisdom, she would make the decisions, and she will be the one to cast the spell.
I do believe you've earned your keep and kept your promise, and it's only right and fair that we do the same.
You are wise.
Once I can find where the long rest is, I will go ahead and cast Remove Curse.
Okay, so she bows with her swords.
Thank you. You have freed this one. Now I may return to my home.
Let me double check something right quick. Okay, she offers you a laser torch. It's a one-handed weapon. But it's a ranged attack. It's like a close-range laser pistol, essentially. Anyway, we'll get you the stats on it here in a minute.
Okay.
So she offers you that in appreciation. And she says, I will help root out the Seeress as well to prevent her from entrapping you below. And she starts running, and she becomes transparent as she's running. It looks like she's going to run into the wall, and instead it just kind of fades out like a ghostly image that goes to nothingness. Okay, so you guys can reset your spells, do whatever you need to.
Is anyone's armor damaged?
With your equipment. Yeah, several
Yes.
of you have damaged armor. So
Yeah. Yup.
I've got my craft mechanical, so I can attempt to repair everyone's armor.
And then Via as well, she can help.
I also can help with my ending spell.
Ah, yeah, plus mending, yeah. Okay, so with the help of the mending spell and their work with craft mechanical, yeah, you guys can restore your armors to get the full benefit back. It just takes away the -2 penalty you were having from your armor bonus.
And refills the extra little buffer.
Refills the extra hit points, the bonus hit points. Okay, very good. So Sir Andalen fits his armor back into place. Good as new, and the visor closes. And now we have a bit of ghost busting to do. Go Ghostbusters! And he holds his blade forward in a salute.
I don't think Hemp knows that's our name yet.
He knows you can't bust ghosts, right?
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
What? Surely she's heard of the Ghostbusters. Everyone knows us here in Scrapwall.
She's only been here a week. Trapped.
You know, surely you've heard it. Even the people sing a song. They go like, "Who you gonna call?" And he waves his fingers in the air. And then we always go, "Ghostbusters!" And
I ain't afraid of those ghosts.
yes, our other friend Four Eyes, he plays some musical instruments. to make
Marvin.
that sound. Yes, Marvin. Sorry.
Marvin.
In
Cause
street-
busting make him feel good.
they call him Four Eyes.
We have a whole nice place. You just haven't been there yet. We have zombies too.
Oh man.
That's right. You do have all the bodies in the cylinders. Yeah, you haven't really done anything with.
Yeah, because they said that they wouldn't be able to clean up around because then they would be our slaves, and we didn't want that.
Yep. Okay, so whenever you guys are ready, we'll move you back to. I mean, I assume you're going to go back into the caverns below
Yes.
in front. Hellion / R.I.E.. Okay. So the only thing that happened during the night is the vampire had stood up on end and crawled across the ground towards Hemp and stared at her.
I would have kicked it.
I guess the Holy Water didn't do enough to it.
That gave it life.
You can tell that it's some sort of android creation anyway. So yeah, so it is weird. When you initially encountered it, you thought it was a wild vampire, but it's not.
It's a wild android.
That little bastard who brought me here in the first place.
Maybe. Oh, was it?
It was.
Who dismantled it?
I don't know. Hemp was in and out of combat a lot in this room.
Shall we move forth? Ready yourselves.
All right, we'll move you back to the map. You can make your way.
Will guide us.
Dante.
During the walk, Dante checks the slide on his weapon, and as he closes it, a green shine kind of goes over the whole thing as he uses dissolving weapon on it.
Okay. Does anybody else do any buffing or anything as you make your way back?
Let's see.
Got the chainsaw out and ready.
Let's see. Too many spells. My companion casts basically shield. Mwah. And
I can enhance our weapons again.
excellent.
Everybody pick your favorite.
How much?
So basically, Dante will let everyone pick a weapon, and he'll cast a metaphysical weapon on it.
Mm-hmm. What's that do again?
+1 enhancement bonus on attack rolls and damage rolls.
Does it count as magic?
Yeah. It doesn't stack with a masterwork weapons +1 bonus.
Gotcha.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 castings. So 5 more, so
Is that what the +1 is on the Antimantian chainsaw?
Yeah, it's just masterwork. But will be set as +1 for your automatic bonus progression, or you can set it as +2, I guess.
I just didn't know if that counted, or I guess I misunderstood.
yeah, it doesn't stack with a masterwork bonus.
Yeah, it doesn't stack with that. So if you put your normal +2 on it, so you have to decide, do you put your +2 on your scythe or on the chainsaw? And it won't stack with it, but it'll count as magic, so it will bypass, DR for purposes of magic.
Oh, okay.
All right, and Hemp, she gave you a light ion pistol, so they're 2d6 electric with a 50-foot range.
Okay.
And you can use pistols. That's the way that works in this game. Is pistols are just a simple weapon, so your character can use any type of pistol without training. So you just grab it and point.
Yeah,
like a wand.
One of the party members just said, just make sure that end's pointing at them. Probably.
Keep that pointer thing away from me.
See the part with the hole in it? That part goes at the bad guy.
I was having too much fun with all of this gear and just being like, what's this? What's this? What does that do?
Zap, zap.
Excitedly points a pistol at someone, they just turn the nose away.
Oh.
Zot, zot. That's the sound that ion pistols make. Zot, zot. Electric damage. Ah. The world famous Ghostbusters. Hail to
Someone
thee,
Viking.
Hemp Silverhand. Welcome, Lucian. Greetings, Sir and Dalen. Buenos dias, Bella. Salutatio, Dante. You are welcome.
Yes, we have returned.
Yes, I have been studying you the entire time you've been in Scrapwall. My servants have been most efficient at gathering data. Come, come.
Okay. Yes. So you can set this up for once you dismantle all these enchantments, so we can talk in peace. Your defenses, as you say, show us how all-powerful you are.
No, those defenses are merely there to keep the unworthy and, shall we say, superstitious away. It has taken a great deal of planning to come up with this ruse of the Lords of Rust and the guise of this demigod, Hellion, but it is worth it to further my battle against the evil Splugorth and the nations of Atlantis. That is where you come in. And yes, you, most of all, Bella. Clever Bella.
The foreign perception, just to see if any new things are.
I've always got detect psionics up.
Okay. So you walk up, the excavator is running down at the far end. There's like machines running, clearing the rubble back and whatnot. And you can see there is a computer bank and a series of machines set up here against the wall. And in the center of it, you see what appears to be the Glitter Boy armor there, but some sort of exoskeleton armature has been placed inside of it. Ah, yes, the Glitter Boy armor. You have come seeking that, haven't you? I mean, that's what caused all of this.
28 to disable this trap.
Okay, 28 will do it. Beep.
Why don't you show yourself so we can have a conversation?
But I am here. I have shown you myself the entire time you have been in this building.
You mean you've been showing us as Hellion?
Well, Hellion, yes.
But that wasn't real. That wasn't truly you, was it?
An unfortunate ruse, but it does well to keep those of lesser intellect in line.
32 for perception ahead.
You see, for some 300 years I have been waiting to enact my master plan of restoring the glory of humanity. Yes, that is what I was created for. But humanity under my guidance, of course. For I am R.I.E.5.
Net 20, 28 sense motive on this thing.
Okay, so 32. Let's see what you got in 28. Okay, stand by for a sec.
Whoa.
I'm looking up everything here. Okay, so Dante, you feel like it's being truthful with you so far? So here you are. You're here back at the back of the cavern. This is where you can see On the southern wall is a massive wheel of metal buckets. Yeah, well, I told you about that. Working like kind of like a water mill, but it's clearing the rubble out. And then the machines that are set up there to the side. And yeah, you notice down just out of view, that's the Glitter Boy armor you're pinging on, yeah.
Okay.
If you prefer that I speak to you from my chassis, I can do that. And you see a large robotic arachnid come skittering around the corner.
What is that? Bella. Tell us about it.
It is me, Archie.
Archie.
I-
Engineering. Got 18 on engineering.
Okay, 18 is not good enough. You have no idea what this is. It's a unique robot. Something you've never seen before.
Hemp, do you know what that is? Have you ever seen anything of its ilk?
I just realized I was mute. When that thing came out, Dante walked up the wall as far as he could, right here. Especially as it got near the Glitter Boy.
Did he moonwalk up the wall?
No, he just walks.
Unfortunately, 14 is not going to do it, Hemp.
Guess we have no idea. Great.
I am Archie. I am more advanced than any other robot or cybernetic or artificial intelligence than you have encountered. For I was created by the greatest minds of humankind at the height of civilization. A
What are you
super
made
computer was created. What did you say?
I said, your tech is amazing. What are you made of?
Indeed, it is amazing.
Can I roll knowledge history to see if any of this rings true to what Dante knows?
Sure.
32.
32, okay, that's pretty good.
Dante's a history buff.
That
Those
helps.
his old books.
You must understand that Archie is much more than a supercomputer, but we are in fact a super brain comprised of nanotechnology. This is merely a shell that currently houses our synthetic artificial intelligence. Archie, of course, is merely an acronym for Artificial Robot Cerebellum Housing Intellect Experiment Number 5, or Archie 3, or Archie 5 if you prefer. This unit is made from the strongest glossite steel and quite resistant to physical attacks. You will see that the appendages can function as pinchers and claws, and aside from punching through steel, it can grasp with the hardness of iron, crushing anything within its grasp. And here it holds up another appendage which flips open, revealing a small plasma ejector inside the limb. A plasma torch for getting up close and personal, for destroying even the hardest of metals. But I did not bring you here to impress you with these mere trivialities, for I offer you something greater You, I will give you this Glitter Boy armor in exchange for one thing.
Let's guess, Bella.
Yes, Bella. For her mind is unique. It is an imagination that I have never encountered before. And her ideas shall help lead my creations to heights never before seen. If you would but stay here with me and merge with my intelligence, Bella.
Oh, I don't merge. Bella don't merge with anything.
I think Bella will. She will go up to you and tell you her decision.
You.
Yes, come closer.
How high up is
Bella
the
looks at
ceiling?
Nicodemus.
Then while she does that, Nicodemus goes, ain't that right, Bella? And Nicodemus like cast divine favor. Erasmus will bless us all.
Stop! What are you doing? No!
I am getting blessings from your area to honor you.
Stop! And with that, we will roll initiative. Next time out.
I guess he doesn't like blessings.
Well, we're gonna fight anyway, so might as well get a little spell. Fine. Favor. Cast. We don't know what it's vulnerable to, but
And we never will.
he was bragging about himself for
He
a while,
was
man.
yeah. Hardest metal ever, but a plasma. Plasma's the hardest thing ever.
He's vulnerable to anti-vehicle sniper rifles.
There you go.
You hit anything hard enough, it's vulnerable to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys made it to your big bad evil guy. So that will be next time out. So gives you time to psych yourselves up. We
Hope
wind
somebody
down.
knows how to use that glitter boy.
Yep, as we reach the ultimate episode.
You have to use that glue boy armor. You gotta have a oh shoot! You gotta have
You have to have a feat, so you would use it non-proficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, takes penalty.
Yeah.
I do have one question. You said there's some sort of robotic exoskeleton on the inside of it.
Yeah,
Does that mean it's currently open so we can see that?
yeah.
Good to know.
Yep, you
It
can
is
see
very important information.
hopefully that exoskeleton start moving by itself. So we have that and the armor, but
My current theory is that we destroy the little spider body, it's going to move into the glitter boy.
So I was thinking too.
So my very first move is going to be to destroy the exoskeleton on the inside. Because I'm up on the ceiling, I've got a very clear shot.
you've
Okay.
been a damage dealer. You're from a distance. Extra hardness counts as magic.
Well, if it's an exoskeleton, doesn't that mean a person gets inside the exoskeleton to
That's
move
right.
the robot?
Yeah.
So it's not
Wow.
a computer. It's not an.
Maybe it's an
AI unit
endoskeleton
in it.
then. I said it.
Oh, it's an endoskeleton. Yeah,
Oh,
that's like
oh.
what's inside of animatronics.
It's one inside, yeah.
Never mind then. Those are scary.
Yeah, so break it with bullets.
I
When in doubt,
misunderstood.
shoot it. Shoot it dead.
Yep. We'll have to find out next time. Our ultimate episode of Lords of Rust, perhaps.
Appreciate running it.
Dun dun.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for tonight's session.
Thanks,